Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and welcome to the Light Space. I want you to take a second and think back to one of your favourite childhood memories. Try and remember those feelings of innocent joy and freedom. Have you felt this way again since childhood? When I was 10 years old, my amazing mother took me to one of the UK's biggest theme parks for my birthday. From the moment I walked through the park gates, I was ecstatic. I had so much fun that day that I never wanted to leave. My mum literally had to drag me away just to get me back home. I frequently think back to that wonderful day and the amazing zest I felt throughout the experience. What exactly was it that created this unique feeling that seems so distant in our older years? And can we recapture this theme park effect once again as adults? Here is my conclusion. From the moment we walk through the park gates, our sole purpose is to have as much fun as physically possible by jumping on as many rides and experiences as we can with our allotted time. But once we leave the park and get older, we soon discover the many burdens of life. Maybe someone breaks our heart, or we have a traumatic experience. We soon notice many cruel things about the world that we didn't see as kids, and many of us become cynical, thinking that this is just life, and that childlike joy slowly starts to fade away. But surely we can reconnect with this beautiful feeling again, or even surpass it as grown-ups. After all, isn't life itself much like a theme park, offering an infinitely broader range of experiences with far less limitations? We are so quick to take the position of a responsible adult as we grow up, neglecting our inner child and loading hefty responsibilities onto our back. But at heart we are all still children. To look back at our younger selves, we may seem older, but even in our wisest years, we have still only been here for a fraction of the Earth's heartbeat. We all have responsibilities and choices, of course, which aren't to be taken lightly. But once we allow our burdens and negative experiences to diminish our spirit, we have allowed things to go too far. When we are old and entering the last few years of our lives, do we want to look back and be proud of how seriously we took everything, or be content with how much indescribable fun we had? There is a lot to be learned from the wisdom of children. They are always in the present and do not yet know how to worry about yesterday or tomorrow. Their sole purpose is to learn and seek as much fun as possible. Does this sound so unpractical for us now? The less we worry about the future, the greater it will be when we arrive. The less we dwell on the past, the less we allow it to hold us back. And most importantly, the more we focus on enjoying the present, the greater everything becomes altogether. I have recaptured that theme park effect again as an adult, a wonderful sense of childlike zest and enthusiasm for life. We can all feel this way. When we learn to accept ourselves by forgiving our mistakes and embracing our authenticity, we can align ourselves with the present and see things in a totally new way. Enlightenment has helped me realize just how little we know. Every day we are surrounded by incredible mysteries that will almost certainly never be solved. In the grand scheme of things, we know so little, but think we know it all once we get older. This is incredibly naive. We know next to nothing. The very universe we live in is unimaginably sophisticated and beyond the realms of our understanding. Once you realize this, your eyes will become that of a child's again, and a profound awakening will ensue. You may look similar on the surface to those around you, yet underneath flows a river of indescribable happiness that has been lying dormant for too long. The truth is, we never really grow up. We just turn into bigger children, and with our new life experiences and capabilities, we can enjoy life on a whole new level. The more we focus on the light, the more the darkness starts to fade. Keep chasing happiness no matter what, and it will always get greater every time you get back up. This entire universe exists within one fundamental polarity, the contrast between light and dark, love and fear, creation and destruction. We are ultimately miniature universes, always sliding towards the light or dark with our thoughts, feelings and actions. As a child, we are mostly in a state of free love and curiosity, learning how the world works through our triumphs and mistakes. Yet as adults, many of us stop learning when we become fearful of making mistakes, so much to the point that we stop growing altogether, remaining stagnant in our comfort zones and wasting what few years we have left. But why would we be so afraid of making more mistakes, just like the ones that helped us become smarter and better equipped for the world we all live in? Remember that we are constantly blessed with the chance to start over. Nothing is set in stone. Do not be afraid of failing or making mistakes, as each one will get you one step closer to the things you really want. You hold more power than you know. Everything within our lives is merely a product of our own level of consciousness.
When our mind expands, so does our existence. Do whatever is needed to keep your mind growing. It seems that so many of us don't realize that the sole purpose we come here is to seek joy. Joy comes in many forms, not just partying and getting high, but growing as a person and discovering the indescribable satisfaction of giving back. If it doesn't feel like an adventure, it's probably leading in the wrong direction. In today's world, it is almost seen as irresponsible or immature to make fun and laughter a priority. Many people would say that going after your dreams and wildest desires is unrealistic and deluded, while conforming to a life that doesn't serve you is the right thing to do. This is absolute madness. If you're not enjoying yourself for the vast majority of your time, change is needed. If there's something you've been wanting to do for a while, but haven't had the courage to go after it yet, take action. If it involves a dream you've always had, or something fun and spontaneous, do what is needed to make it happen. You'll be so thankful to yourself later on. Sometimes the intuition will put forward feelings that the mind can't fully comprehend. Too much logic is the killer of brave action and spontaneity. If you know there's something you really want to do that feels right, don't think too much, just go for it. The thrill of chasing what you truly want is often the greatest rush of all, as you will feel just like a child all over again. Believe that life can be a continuous and fun adventure, and it will be. Do whatever you need to be free and at peace. I wish you all the best. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.